India's digital economy now integrates content writing across healthcare, IT, government communication, and OTT entertainment. For the last decade, the content mill model thrived on high-volume, low-skill blog posts. With automation now absorbing that baseline workload, this generalist career path has lost its market value. Artificial intelligence tools handle basic text generation and data retrieval instantly. When the cost of producing a generic sentence drops to zero, the person writing it becomes redundant. Now, this leaves you with a choice. If AI handles the generation, is writing still a profitable career, or has your role fundamentally shifted towards something else? The industry is moving away from static print and basic web pages towards complex ecosystems like SEO, e-commerce, and regional media. Because AI produces average content for free, the market prioritizes specialized expertise. Writing generally is no longer a marketable skill. To find your place, we must evaluate the return on investment for three distinct content specializations. We are looking for the point where your skills meet high market demand. The choice isn't about prose style. It is a trade-off between how easy a path is to enter and how well it resists automation. The first path, the persuader, sits in our high ROI quadrant, covering copywriting and regional localization, writing designed to drive a sale. Success here requires mastering consumer psychology and direct response sales funnel mechanics. In India, the highest demand is for writers who can deploy Hindi, Bengali, or regional slang to connect with specific demographics. This work results in sales pages, regional print ads, and targeted social media campaigns. This path shows high resistance to AI because it relies on more than just grammar. AI struggles with emotional resonance, local idioms, and the cultural subtext required to build genuine trust with a regional audience. The barrier to entry is high because empathy and cultural awareness are difficult to teach. For bilingual writers, cultural localization creates a protective moat. It yields a high ROI because you are selling an understanding of human behavior that machines can't yet replicate. The second path is the architect, focusing on SEO. This is a structural role. You master content hierarchies, heading tags, and the technical side of keyword analytics. This path relies on the human-in-the-loop model. You use AI to handle the initial data retrieval and the first draft. Your value comes from prompt engineering, strict editing, and ensuring every paragraph aligns with a specific brand voice. The result is high-volume production and consistent organic visibility on search engine result pages. However, because the barrier to entry is lower, you will face significant competition from other writers using the same tools. To survive in this space, you have to stop thinking like a writer and start thinking like a data-driven optimizer. In this domain, the only skills that remain profitable are architectural strategy and structural editing. The final path is the expert, covering technical, government, and academic writing. This is the most secure corner of the chart. The inputs are strict. You need pre-existing expertise in fields like software engineering, chemistry, or law. You will be drafting complex API documentation, government e-tenders, and medical safety sheets. The outcome is high-trust, legally compliant documentation that engineers and public officials rely on. The learning curve here is incredibly steep, and most of these roles require a specialized degree just to even be considered. Because the barrier is so high, market competition is low, there are very few people qualified to do this work. The writing style is objective and jargon accurate, with no room for creative flair. By sacrificing creative expression, you gain absolute job security. This is the highest moat career in the modern digital economy. To find your path, let's look at how your specific traits map to this decision tree. If you are looking for an easy way to make money through generic blogging, this industry is no longer viable for you. If you are empathetic, bilingual, and understand Indian consumer habits, pursue regional copywriting. If you are analytical and prefer to use software to structure information, become an SEO strategist. If you already have a degree in science or law and want to pivot to communications, target technical and government writing. The physical act of typing words is no longer the product you are selling. Employers are paying for your strategy, your legal accuracy, and your ability to convert a reader into a customer. The Indian market specifically rewards specialized expertise over general availability. Audit your current skills and choose your specialization today before the gap between human and machine widens further. As automation handles the routine, career survival depends on moving toward a discipline where human context, structural logic, or deep expertise remains irreplaceable.